Hi. Welcome to our show.
Well, hi, everybody!
Coming to you somewhat live and semi-weekly from the Quad M World headquarters located in Helena's scenic North Valley. This is the Quad M Show. Ladies and gentlemen, the first show of 2017. As always, we are your hosts. I am TJ.
And Jason.
And, good sir, we had ourselves a little bit of a 2-week vacay. How was your time off, dude?
Boring and uneventful.
Yes!
It was the holidays. I am glad they're over. I'm so tired of how was your New Year's? What'd you get for Christmas? Blah, blah, all that fucking shit. It is gone.
Yeah, you know.
The only thing that's on my mind right now is in February, I got to get a new fishing license.
Oh, is that when the season turnover is to get the new shit on that? And now, do you go ice fishing, or do you hold off for the spring?
I am not hungry enough to go ice fishing.
I still got elk. I still got elk from October. You sons of bitches.
Yeah, I don't do the ice fishing. That is, to me, it is stupid and silly. You're standing out on a frozen lake, so you're standing on a big giant chunk of fucking ice. Mm-hmm. Okay, right there, it's cold. Okay, bam, yep. Big chunk of ice, cold. Okay, now being on said frozen lake, there's nothing to block the usual wind, so you've got big chunk of frozen ice and wind. Double cold.
Well, don't most people put up them like little wooden shanty type, little shack deals for that?
No, not most people. And even then, you're still in the cold because it's fucking made of popsicle sticks and a fucking tarp. So, no, I am not hungry enough to go ice fishing. The only way you get me out there is with a grumpy old man shack.
Well, that's what I'm talking. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's my thought process.
I've never ever seen one of those in real life.
Oh, okay. I just thought since Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon did it, I thought everybody did it.
No.
You gotta remember, I am the least Montanan in existence here.
These guys go ice fishing out here. Their shacks. I mean, literally, it's made out of fucking popsicles and tarps. It's to block the wind,
right?
Okay?
Yeah.
You can't put a heater in there because you'll fucking burn.
No, that would be
you'll burn your plastic and wooden structure down.
You'll be warm, and not the fact that you're sitting on a fucking chunk of ice. That if you have a heater on, maybe you're what's the word I'm looking for? Compromising the stability of your ground.
No, not really. That's a big chunk of ice. It's the size of an entire fucking lake, buddy. A little heater is not gonna.
Well, I would figure depth. Like maybe it's only a little bit. Again, I'm clueless.
You're gonna melt a little spot, and then there's just too much ice. It's just it'll freeze. It'll freeze.
This is why I stay on terra firma.
Yeah, you can build a fire on the ice and not fucking melt through.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Mm-hmm. See, I did not know that. Mm-hmm. See, kids, once again, we're educational as well as entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my holiday season is, pretty much over with, up until February 5th. Because that will be the magic birthday, and Super Bowl falls on that same day.
Uh-huh.
So that a Super Bowl always marks the end of the holiday season, because that's the last hurrah of, junk food, buffet-style dining, with the express purpose of just gorging yourself and leaving, a pant size bigger than you came in.
Indeed.
And of course, I know you love the foosball so much. My Super Bowl dreams were fucking dashed a couple weeks back when Derek Carr got his fucking leg broke.
Yeah, you can't play football without a leg.
Yeah, God, and it really broke my heart. Some people may or may not pay attention when for about 2 weeks there, I was.
Was he the quarterbacker or something?
Yeah. He is our quarterback. He's the reason we are successful. At least on the offensive side.
You mean
we
were,
huh?
Were.
Were. Yeah. No, the minute that fucking leg broke, oh shit, the fucking memes come out. You know, fucking pictures of guys like, oh, and then there's the fucking thing. Raiders fans be like, oh, we suck again. And then, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, it was, yeah, just the deluge. And, of course, they were all, fucking Facebook, you've been tagged in a post. You've been tagged in a post. You've been tagged in a post. I'm like, these fuckers are relentless. Oh, they knew the iron was hot. We got to strike.
Yeah. If you're gonna poke somebody with an iron, it's got to be hot.
Oh, they were fucking running it through on my ass with that, man. Holy shit. But, you know, it was one of those things where I was so fucking excited because this is, you know, not only are we going into the fucking playoffs for the first time in like fucking 12, 13 years, but pretty goddamn good odds of us making the fucking Super Bowl. And the Super Bowl was on my fucking birthday. My team, Super Bowl birthday, it just would have been the fucking perfect trifecta. But instead, 2016 had to fucking just get one more shot in.
There you go.
Fucker. 2016, lick my fucking balls. But we'll get into those last 2 weeks since we didn't, you know, since we had taken our break before 2016's Grim Reaper had been done. We'll do a little follow up, catch 'em up on that. You know, beyond that, during the vacay time, I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of activity. You know, it was pretty much just me and the Madre for Christmas, just kind of hanging out. And, you know, Dad came into town because he had to go run and have VA doctors look at his knee. Apparently he's got himself some, the way they were describing it was, you know how you can have hardening of the arteries?
Yeah.
He's got hardening of the tendons.
Holy bejesus.
Yeah. I've heard of that.
It's like this calcification type shit. I mean, it was this type of thing. I haven't talked to him recently to see whether or not he went to the orthopedics to find out what was going on, you know, to you know, when he was getting surgery scheduled or anything like that. I think it's a little more in depth than a knee scope, but you know, don't quote me on that because I haven't gotten my mail order doctor's license in yet. But you know, so there was plenty, you know, that hanging out. But I would say probably the highlight of the vacation time was I had stopped in to my local watering hole the Thursday before Christmas, and and ironically, I had not intended on going out at all. Our good friend Jamie, him and his wife were heading over to Kansas City to go see the Chiefs and the Broncos play the foosball. And they says, well, you know, we're heading out tomorrow. You want to come out and, you know, hang out for a little bit and shoot the shit? I was like, of course. Yeah, no, I'm totally down there. And they have a little thing they call Shake-a-Day. Now, for you kids that may not have these in your local taverns and watering holes of choice, you have a cup that has five dice. And you go ahead and you shake and you roll, okay?
Yep.
And if you get Yahtzee, you win the prize money, okay? And they had two pots that were going on. I was notified the day before that somebody had won pot number one, which was up to like $2,600. Apparently some dude and his Filipino wife named Princess came into the joint and rolled his own, oh, happy day, I win the big buck. I win the big buck American money, yay. And so here you had last winter, you know, date of whatever it was came in, Princess. It's like, okay. But they told me the second pot was still there, and it was sitting at $2,100. All right, cool. So, you know, I roll the first one, and I get a full house. I think it was 3 5s and like 2 3s. Okay, that'll be my best one for the fucking night. Okay, well, let's go ahead and roll for that second pot. That's the big money. Let's go ahead. Let's find it. And all of a sudden I roll. And literally, it was like slow motion. It was like dun 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 dun, and the last one just kind of went bink. 5 2s. I fucking win the $2,100. That shit just does not fucking happen. The bar only had 3 people. It's myself, Jamie, and another guy. And then you had all the fucking gamblers that were on the casino machines on the other side.
Yeah.
I lit up like a little fucking schoolgirl. I mean, literally, the fucking last 2 hits, I literally jumped up. Holy fucking shit! Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! It was like, oh. I mean, literally, my fucking heart went from like, the 72 beats per minute average, probably somewhere up around the 130s, 140s. I mean, it was like, oh my God. So, I fucking, win the big money, and, they keep 10%. So then that way will entice people to play the next round. So there was 210 right off the top, throw them back in the pot. That's okay. I know the rules going in. I'm okay with that. And then the bartender, because I'm a regular and I know the bar, the bartender and all that type of stuff, I think I tipped her out like $100 because I'm good like that. I'm a good tipper. You treat me right, I treat you right. You know what I mean? As she was counting the money out to me, I says, "Can I get that in ones?" No, I didn't. I didn't get it in ones, damn it.
You don't want it in ones. It looks really, really awesome. Like, I had my tips all saved throughout the entire summer. I had this big fucking stack of money, right? Big, thick stack of ones. It looked fucking awesome, but it was so annoying, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're like, what do I do with this big fucking stack of money? And
hit the titty bars, of course.
Right? And you go to the store to try and pay for something, you whip out this big stack of ones, right? And the first time I did that, that's when I realized what this big stack of money meant. It meant sheer annoyance to the cashier.
Yep.
Sheer annoyance.
Well, I wanted to walk out of the bar with that big old Scrooge McBag money bag with just the big dollar sign on it.
Yeah.
But so you get what you get and you don't throw a fit, right? So I would say that would probably have been the highlight of the entire vacation time off. Next day, obviously, boom, that shit went right in the fucking bank. So, to that end, it was okay. And then, a couple of the gifts here, I'm going to save one because I'm going to give another one of those pick of the week reduxes.
Okay.
It's one thing that I've already chosen as a pick of the week. I now have the item, and I can give I can give kind of a full review on it.
Okay.
And actually say that yes, finally there is a pick of the week that I won't have to fucking play retract on. That, oh my God, it actually turned out really fucking good.
Don't want to replay No Man's Sky.
Yeah, exactly.
That wasn't your fault. We can't blame TJ for being amped about No Man's Sky
for falling for the hype.
Yep, because what the hype said was pretty good, but then it got released and people are like, oh.
And then we all says, oh, well, not so much. and again, I would also, as we were kind of talking about the listenership numbers, and I won't go into specifics on it because for some people it's not very impressive. For others, oh my God, you have that many. But I'd like to say thank all of you for ramping it up and making 2016, very kick-ass. I mean, our numbers went way up, as far as that. And hopefully 2017 will be the same, as long as we can actually, find something funny to talk about every so often.
Oh, people will still quit. People will still be stupid and stuff. They're not going to quit being dumb.
Exactly. As long as there's a human race, we will have shit to talk about.
Indeed. Keep breeding.
But the last episode that we did for 2016, I had given you your comedic haha funny gag gift, the 5-pound bag of Haribo gummy bears, which unfortunately I thought were going to be the sugar-free variety. They of course sent them over and they were not. Have you had any of them yet?
Yeah. There is no way on this fucking planet that I could eat that many gummy worms.
Well, not in one sitting, no.
No, at all before they went bad. But I ate some of the gummy worms, and I didn't get any explosive diarrhea or hallucinations or anything.
Okay, so I will go out of my way. We will get the sugar free, and what we'll do is when we get the sugar free, we'll go out. I'll divvy them out, so it'll be half to you, half to me, and then we won't do it on the show because I want to be able, because if these are true,
you don't need a 5-pound bag.
No.
Holy crap, dude!
we will.
I did give a lot of those away. I'm sorry.
No, that's dude. It's fine. It's fine. I got him. I got him as a rib.
I gave my friend my friend's kid about a third of the bag, and oh my god, dude, the kid's eyes got as big as this fucking microphone thing right here. He's like,
Oh my god! Nom, 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 nom.
He was all trepidatious at first. He's like, really? They're mine? I was like, yeah, here, go take them, dude. And he took them like it wasn't like he was going to be a bad joke, or it wasn't real, or someone was going to come take him or something. He's all trepidatious about it and whatnot. And even then, he's like walking away with this fucking bag of gummy worms, looking over his shoulder a couple times, Then he just kind of bolts off to his room, and we didn't see him for a while. So.
Let the parents deal with the sugar rush, baby. Do they? But they taste okay. They weren't like goofy or not. I mean, they were okay. All right, but yeah. So when we get them, we'll go ahead and when we get the sugar-free ones, we'll divvy them up and then experiment with them during the week, and then the following show we'll give a full report on those sugar-free ones.
It'll be your new cleanse.
Yeah. Well, and that's another thing too is during the Christmas season I picked up that DDP yoga.
DDP yoga.
Yeah, you remember professional wrestler?
Is this something on Pornhub?
No, you remember professional wrestler Diamond Dallas Page, don't you?
Barely.
Diamond Cutter Bang.
Yeah,
okay. Anyways, after he retired from the wrestling gig, part of his rehabilitation, all this type of stuff, he ended up getting into yoga and started his Diamond Dallas Page yoga practice, right? And it saw a couple of the videos, little type of things, testimonials and all that. And, most of that's just, a fucking work anyways and bullshit. But I decided, you know what? Give me something else give me something different to do for working out purposes. And so 2 weeks ago, kind of dipped my toes in the water. This week, I actually started going full bore with the program and how everything fucking works out. And I got to admit, thus far, I mean, it's an ass kicker thus far. Yeah. I did not realize. Number one, I always knew I was about as fucking flexible as a 2x4 anyways.
Sure.
But, this one, like I said, I mean, afterwards, heart rate's up, getting a little bit of sweat going. So, as things progress, I think what I'll do, well, it's not what I think what I will do, it's what I'm already doing. I'm going ahead and I'll do the before and after pictures. So the first one, you get the Humpty Dumpty Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, looking thing here.
Just please tell us you are not wearing yoga pants.
Oh, dear God, no.
Okay.
No.
You can rest easy now, everybody.
Now, when I'm working out or in the pictures? Because in the pictures, it's just full nude. You get the full deal. You know,
we don't need the full Monty.
It's a whole deal. Maybe when I post them, I'll cut it like maybe about that magic spot right there. Maybe. Just give them a little tease. But no, when I'm working out, it's just standard fucking gym basketball shorts and a t-shirt. I'm not gonna get all that fucking gung ho about shit, I'm fucking no. But what I'm gonna do is I take basically before and after, and I'll do the first picture I've already done, and then I'll do the 1 month picture, I'll do the 6 month picture, and I'll do the 1 year picture. So in that way, people can see whether or not there's bullshit results going on. Like if I get the increased flexibility after a fucking year, fuck, I'll do a goddamn. You won't have to worry about crimes being committed on fucking the Facebook fucking live shit that goes on. Oh my God, I couldn't believe half of that shit that fucking happened. But no, I'll fucking stand on one leg and grab the foot with the other and fucking extend it out and be like, yeah, check this out, bitches. Fully in the nude, of course. Let that shit hang and swing and breathe.
Yeah, you do that.
I would.
We'll see what happens.
That's right. Well, half of our fucking social media is done. Goodbye, Facebook. But so we'll keep tabs on that throughout the year. I'll let you know, kids know. But so anyways, back to the holiday gifts. So I believe it was Christmas Day. Was that when I think we had gone out
when we went to the bar and played some
I think
pool?
I think that's when
Yeah,
you
it
dropped
was.
this off with me, right?
It was, yeah.
Yeah. So, Jason, our good co-host, Beerte, Mr. Jason, decided to give me my gag gift. So,
Yep.
before we go to break here, let me go ahead here and we will do the unwrapping.
Okay.
And I felt this up a little bit, and I kind of have a guess, but I don't know for sure. I probably have guessed wrong. So let's go ahead and open this and take a look.
Meanwhile, it's shiny wrapping paper hastily thrown together with Gorilla Tape.
I was gonna say
That's Gorilla Tape, dude. Just tear the paper.
Like a man.
Nobody wants it back.
Let's see what we got. Holy shit! Jesus Christ! Okay. Now I can feel that there's still something in here, but the first thing I pulled out is this big, huge, ginormous fucking Crocodile Dundee, the 8-inch survival and hunting knife.
Straight from the 80s, dude.
Oh yeah, this is full on Rambo shit. And yeah, it's got the serrations on top there. Looking at the picture, it's got the serrations on top. So, but this is a legit thing that I can sharpen and use to my heart's content.
If you want to, yeah. Now,
If
keep
you
in mind,
want
there
to.
was a dollar limit on our gift,
Oh,
and I
yes.
stayed well within that dollar limit. So that
basically-
dollar limit will denote the quality of that item.
Basically, what you're saying is that I can use this for eating my steak, and that's really about it. And then
Keep it around. That should be it.
Okay. So it felt like there was something else in here, but it's just the wrapping paper in and of itself. Then let's just double check here.
No, that's all I put in there.
Okay. Okay. Yep. Just quality paper. Well, all right. well, thank you very much. So if you're telling me it denotes the quality, then maybe there won't be too much insult if it doesn't come out of the package immediately.
Oh, you can take it out.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate that.
Now you've got a big, giant, ridiculous knife.
I'm calling it a knife. That's not a knife.
Oh, yeah. For the guy who doesn't even carry around a pocket knife.
Well, because most places I go to, they frown upon that.
That's
I
their
guess, well,
problem.
you just don't fucking do them.
I go everywhere with a pocket knife.
That's why you don't fly. Have you ever been on an airplane?
Not while it was flying. No.
Yeah,
Nah.
they tend to frown upon that.
I've never flown anything that was meant to fly.
There you go. All right. Well, kid.
Got good hang time in a Civic once.
All right. Well, kids, with that, we will go ahead and we will wrap up this first segment of the Quad M show. We will go ahead. We will come back with, of course, Fred G. Sanford and some hot takes. It's Quad M show. Stay tuned.
Have you checked out QuadMProductions.com lately? QuadMProductions.com is your direct access hookup to order Enigma the comic book series and download the Quad M podcast. Check the appearances page for upcoming events and contact us with questions or comments. Don't be the only lonely soul who's missing out on all the fun. Visit us today at QuadMProductions.com. That's QuadMProductions.com.
Welcome back to the second segment of this, the 65th episode of the Quad M Show. We are your hosts. I am TJ.
And Jason.
Losers, in other words.
And this segment is brought to you in part by our Amazon Associates link that's located on the QuadMProductions.com website. Now, the holiday season has come and gone. Of course, you guys have gotten all of your gifts and all this type of stuff, and I'm sure a lot of you have probably picked up those Amazon gift cards. Well, you know what? Go ahead. Spend them wisely, spend them frivolously, however you want to do it, but do it through the link on our website. Right there on the left-hand side of that homepage, is our Amazon Associates portal. You click on that link, takes you right into Amazon. You can do all your shopping, and in going through that portal, you help us out. So yes, go through the link. It's a great way to help us out here at the Quad M Productions with us, the show, the podcast, as well as the Enigma comic book series. All it takes is one click, kids. Do it today. Let's go ahead and get ourselves into some Fredgie Sanford.
All right.
For the week. Now, I got 3 of these. Do we want to do all 3 of them? I think because we really don't have very many stories for the hot takes. And these are pretty quick little guys.
Yeah, the game could take a while.
Okay.
I don't know. It's up to you. I don't think we need 3.
Okay. Well, let me see. I will go ahead here.
Save one for next week, and I've got one for next week too.
Well, I mean, these were pretty. I mean, not that they're, but nothing that I would really save. So I mean, that's not going to be a big deal. We'll go ahead. We'll keep yours, and I'll get rid of this one. But I do want to keep. There was 2 McDonald's stories in Florida.
Okay.
I'll take one out.
Florida again.
Well, of course. You can't have Fredgie Sanford without Florida. And so this one I decided we'll go ahead and keep because of your love of the Christmas holidays, and in particular Christmas music.
Oh, goody.
So, story goes as such. A man arrested after demanding that McDonald's workers turn off the goddamn Christmas music, or Christian music. Okay. Angered that Christian music was being played inside a McDonald's, a Florida man cursed the employees and other patrons and demanded that they turn it off and play Muslim and Hindu music, according to the cops who arrested the customer.
You big dummy.
Joseph Allen, age 46, walked into the McDonald's around 10:20 a.m. On Tuesday before Christmas and created a threat to the safety of others, according to Largo Police Department's report. Allen, cops say, began cursing at customers and employees due to the Christian music being played over the speakers in the fast food restaurant. The Christian music to which Allen referred to was apparently Christmas tunes.
I can feel for the guy. Okay.
Allen, who appeared intoxicated, approached McDonald's workers in an aggressive manner, leaving the employees in fear for their safety. A search of Allen turned up a small bag of methamphetamines in a pants pocket.
You big dummy.
Allen was booked into the county jail on disorderly conduct and narcotics possession charges. Allen, a convicted felon, is locked up in lieu of a $2,150 bond. His lengthy rep sheet also includes busts for assault, robbery, grand theft, trespass, battery, disorderly intoxication, lewd and lascivious exhibition, distributing stolen property, criminal mischief, and carrying a concealed weapon.
You big cold-blooded dummy.
Nice. When you're a felon, that's all the things you want to be doing at
That's
once.
Right. And our second one. This one, I believe, comes to us from, Texas.
The stars at night are big and bright.
So an HR director sues to find out who sent her a big bag of dicks.
You big dummy.
Oh, I read this one.
So, Melody Lennox filed a lawsuit Tuesday after she was less than amused to receive a package of gummy penises. Lennox, who works for Access Technology Solutions in Dallas, alleges this is not the work of a generous individual, but someone trying to harass her.
You dick.
According to the Dallas Morning News, she claims the person who sent her the big bag of dicks might also have something to do with her car being keyed and bogus Craigslist ads tormenting her. I'm going to say it probably doesn't, it may not be that individual that's also doing that shit. It could just be the fact that you're an HR person.
I'm just excited that apparently there is a place where you can actually order a bag of dicks.
A bag of gummy dicks.
And have it sent to someone for them to eat. That's what I'm taking home with this story.
Your 5-pound bag of Harry Balls. Harry Balls gummy dicks. The package, which came from a company aptly named Dicks by Mail, was sent to her on December 7th. She sued the company demanding that it reveal the prankster's identity so she can put an end to the harassment, according to the suit. On the company website, Dicks by Mail markets itself as a great way to tell your friends, family, loved ones, or enemies to eat a big bag of dicks.
Eat a dick!
In only a few minutes, you can send a literal bag of dicks to that special friend or dickhole in your life, the product description reads. For $15, the treat is sent with a note to eat a bag of dicks in case the package itself does not get the message across.
You can even add glitter to the package.
You've got it up on the thing. A big glittery bag of dicks.
Eat a dick!
But the company claims the product is intended to be lighthearted. It is not meant to be a threat or a way to bully, the site says. If you are sending this with the intent to ruin someone's day, then maybe it's you who does need to eat a bag of dicks.
Important. Make sure to put the recipient's name and address in the shipping option. Otherwise, it's you that ends up with the bag of dicks. Albeit deservedly.
Boy, these folks at Dicks by Mail know their shit.
Dicksbymail.com.
Dicksbymail.com. Let's see what we can do to get them to be a sponsor, huh? For that special someone this Valentine's Day season, get them a big old bag of dicks.
Eat a dick!
With glitter. What other products is that all they have? Is just your dicks with bag of dicks without glitter, with or without glitter?
Let me see here. Menu. Home. Shop dicks.
Shop dicks.
Shop dicks. Products. All items. Oh, they've got can cozies. They've got a big box of dicks.
A big box of dicks.
Gift cards. They've got T-shirts. Keep calm and eat a bag of dicks.
Keep coming.
Another giant box of dicks. Oh, neat. They've got a prank candle. Starts off smelling like apple pie and moves on to dirty fart.
Oh, we got to get that at some point just to see.
Here's a...
Is it in the shape of a dick or is it in the shape of a regular candle?
It's just a candle.
Oh, okay. All right. Just
apple pie.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, it's like one of those
what
little
else
candles
do
in
they
a
got?
jar type deal.
Oh, they've got a... you know what a tea infuser is? It's what you put loose tea leaves in.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? They've
yeah.
got one of those in the shape of testicles. Oh, you get Christmas spirit, so there's a...
To an extent, yes.
They've got a Christmas shirt. Nice.
I
Okay.
could probably use that for the next holiday season.
So yeah, check out that website, by the way.
Let's I think I might hit them up, see if they're looking for any sponsorship. Maybe the Quad M Show brought to you by Dicks by Mail.
.com.
Keep calm, eat a bag of dicks.
Eat a dick.
All right. So to you, Melody Lennox from Dallas, Texas.
Eat a bag of dicks.
Eat a bag of dicks. And to you, Joseph Allen, age 46. Eat a bag of dicks. Just because it was 46. Right. To the both of you, congratulations. You are this week's winners of the coveted Fred G. Sanford Award for Stupidity.
You dummy!
Have a blessed day. All right. So let's, since we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get ourselves into some hot takes.
And the sign gotta say hot! You gotta say hot! You gotta say hot!
All right.
I realize that as we do this, we're late to the party, but not by our own fault. When Rogue One came out, it was the weekend that we were recording our last show. So we did not have time to be able to go see the movie, enjoy it, and give y'all our proper review and perspective on the show.
Indeed.
So one of the first things I said,
So
and I
now
said,
you get it.
and now you're going to get it, because I even said when we recorded the last show, we were gonna do this. We would not be doing our jobs if we didn't,
Indeed.
even if we're this late to the party.
Indeed.
So, excuse me. So, let's go ahead, my good friend, and let's talk Rogue One. So, did you just see it the one time when we went, or have you made multiple viewings of it?
No, that's the only time I've seen it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start off, good sir. What did you think of the movie?
Well, when I first thoughts of the movie were, I thought I was going to be disappointed. I thought it was going to be some sort of fucking melodrama, mushy kind of touchy-feely. You can't have rebellion without hope.
Yep.
But it turned into, of the new Star Wars movies, like one of the best ones so far.
Well, and I made no bones about it leading up to the movie for those exact reasons. I was dogging this movie, by all accounts. I was fucking all over this about it was just going to be the drizzle and shits. I was not looking forward to it. And for that exact reason, I mean, every time I was fucking making, you can't have a rebellion without hope. Mm-hmm. And I just said, this is just, but I have to go see it. And I came out of that movie, and I will say, those lines that they were throwing at us in the trailers, those came at us under false pretenses.
And like completely out of context too.
Very much so.
And it gave like a false impression of what the movie was going to be like. Is what I think.
Yeah.
But after seeing the movie, it's hella worth it.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen it by now, then fuck you, because we're probably going to do spoilers.
there will be spoilers. We're talking. Fucking, what's it been out? 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
If you haven't fucking seen it by now, then you shouldn't be listening to this show. I would say, high points is for the movie, and much like you say of the newer movies, and I'm going to include the prequels when we say newer, like over the last 15 years or so.
Yeah, the Panting Menace and the other ones and stuff, yeah.
Of the new movies, I definitely say it's the best of the new stuff that's come out, because it's not tied into, it's not held, I mean, to an extent it is, because it's all about them getting the Death Star plans and then leading into A New Hope, but it's not held into those constraints of the Skywalkers and the thises and the thatses. I mean, it was clearly its own movie.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff that I was seeing after I had watched the movie, a lot of people were referencing it as like it was a war movie. It's like the Saving Private Ryan of Star Wars films. I don't know that I go that far into it.
I could see where they could say that, though.
But it definitely had those touches, yeah.
Yeah, it was a war movie.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know that I would go that, but at the end of the day, though, I enjoyed it because it was darker in tone.
It was way fucking dark.
It was not pandering like the prequels were.
Dark, as in everybody fucking dies. Dark.
Well, one of the things that I said was, I pray to God everybody becomes Vader fodder, or at least the chick, Jyn Erso. What did you call me? Erso. That they were all going to be Vader fodder. Not so much, but when they kill everybody off, like I said, they should have just called this "Everybody Dies: A Star Wars Story." That's what it should have been. But when they start, wiping everybody out, this was how good that movie was. In the fact that, you actually gave a shit about the characters. And that's very hard to do in a 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it was whether it was, and for life, I'm sorry, kids, I cannot remember the characters' names, because, how Star Wars, they all have to be the fucked up character names. But even the droid that was played by Alan Tudyk, the blind, the blind dude with the stick,
yeah,
and his big buddy. I mean, everybody, even those minor characters, across the board, you gave a shit when they died, and you actually kind of felt like, oh, that's sad. Mm-hmm. But you knew story-wise they had to die. I mean, there was just no two ways about it.
Overall, like pretty much every character was pretty dang good. They didn't have like so many characters that they couldn't develop the characters in the 2-hour movie.
Mm-hmm. Right. As far as what I took away, as far as like the ultimate high points in the movie that I thought were well done, but a lot of people bitched about one of these, was their use of the CG in regards to quote unquote bringing back Peter Cushing as Grand Moff Tarkin. When you and I went and saw it the first time, I immediately was blown away. Like when he first, kind of turns around, and I don't know if you heard me say it, but I was like, "Holy shit!" Because I wasn't aware of what they had done, and I figured it was going to be one of two things. Or at that point, it was one of two things: either it was amazing CGI, or they found an amazing fucking lookalike, and they kind of did both. But a lot of people were bitching that it looked too fakey. And upon my second viewing of it, unless you're really looking, and unless you know it ahead of time, and B, you're really looking at it, you can kind of, but I thought they did a hell of a job with that. And also to Carrie Fisher at the very end.
Yep.
With the young Princess Leia.
Now, I could tell, that one I could tell was CGI.
I think the color, the facial color kind of looked a little off.
It was in the eyes.
Yeah.
The eyes didn't have this, they didn't, I could tell it was CGI by the eyes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But overall, I thought they did a bang up job with that. I thought it was fucking sweet.
Oh yeah, yeah. I really liked the way they set the end of the movie up. It flows right into A New Hope. You could almost like put New Hope back to back with that one and be like,
yes,
there you go.
Yes. I really loved the way that movie ended. And not just with the explosion of what was Scarif, I think was what the place was called. And I think you actually had to hit me to the fact, because I'm like, dude, that's supposed to be blowing up planets. What's it just doing blowing up cities? And you were like, dude, it's a test run. They even say it's just a test run. Because then in New Hope, he says, we are now going to demonstrate the full firing power of this Death Star on Alderaan. What? No! But the last 10 minutes of that movie.
We got the Darth Vader being a badass, fucking smoking through that hallway and, taking out rebels and, yeah.
And I don't care. You can put this against any one of the original 3 movies. The best 10 minutes of Darth Vader that we have ever fucking seen.
Indeed. Indeed. It's about time we got to see Darth Vader be fucking Vader.
Be the fucking badass that he should have always been. I mean, just, when they're oh my God, and they're fucking, playing fucking relay race hot potato with the fucking plans, trying to get him down the hall, and then all of a sudden the fucking lights go out. And they turn around. And all of a sudden you hear, and it's like you can just, if they had smell-o-vision, I'm sure you could smell 50 fucking rebel soldiers shitting their pants as the fucking breath, and all of a sudden here comes the fucking lightsaber. And you know what that scene was reminiscent to me of? Those oh shit moments with great villains like Michael Myers, Jason, Freddy. I mean, it was up there with like.
Okay, I know what you're saying.
You hear
like when they're trapped in the bathroom with no way out, and all of a sudden he just kicks in the door, and there he is silhouetted.
It's not even kicking the door, just. And you realize you're fucked. There's no way. And even they're, oh my God, open the door, get it through, open the door. I mean, they're freaking out. It was this glorious moment. And then all of a sudden they start firing, and he's whipping the fucking saber around, blasting the bullets, and he's one hand's doing this, and the other hand's fucking choking and flinging people. Dude, I do not care who you are. If you are a Star Wars fan and you do not say this is the best 10 minutes of Darth Vader in any Star Wars movie, you don't know your shit.
Indeed.
What would you What rating would you give it?
I'm going to go with like an 8.5, somewhere in there right now.
Okay. You gonna wait for the special edition to come out?
And then, I only got to see it the one time. So, when it probably comes out on the Blu-rays or VDs or whatever, I'll give it another watching or two
And adjust accordingly.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 9. I mean, obviously, it's not Empire Strikes Back, and it's not. I mean, it's not supposed to be, but Empire, amongst all the Star Wars movies, is obviously going to be the 10. And this movie is just, it's on that cusp.
It's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good, man.
Compared to the other Star Wars movies that we've gotten, I'm going to give it a solid 9. I think because I was so pleasantly surprised about how good it was. It was not pandering to kids or families or anything like that. It was just telling a great story. Characters were I don't know if I would use the words relatable, but you got a connection with them, which really is hard. Like I said before, it's very hard for a 2-hour movie to do.
I have a thought on that. It's because I think one reason it's so easier for a lot of people to relate and identify with these characters more is the time frame the movie takes place in. It brings us back to the original trilogy, okay, of Luke, Leia. I mean, it's the same time period. So,
right.
And so it brings us back to those movies in our mind, and then they throw things in the movie to help solidify that, like
the great Easter eggs. Yeah,
the reference to Red 5, so on.
Right. Well, and going
where that Red we crashed, and then Luke was able to take Red 5.
Take that. Yep. And also too, going back to the fucking CGI adding people in, Red Leader and Gold Leader. They were able to pull those shots from A New Hope and rework it and do play that accordingly to add those in. Again, like you say, solidify that attachment to the main stories.
Yeah. And that's what us Star Wars fans have been wanting, is an actual Star Wars that's gonna actually make us feel like we're in the original Star Wars and not.
Well, yeah, and I think, and kind of speaking on that too, I think one of the drawing points to this is the fact that when the first time you see Star Wars, the original Star Wars, New Hope, whatever you want to call it, and you're getting the screen crawl, and it's a time of civil unrest, and a renegade band of rebels have managed to pilfer the Death Star plans and all that. That's all you've gotten of that history, is just one little paragraph.
Yep.
And to be able to expand on that in a very good way, I thought they've done a fantastic job. I know when Disney bought Star Wars, I was very worried about how they were going to handle the property.
I was too, but here's how they handled it. They just put all that Disney money right the fuck into it.
And they said, Star Wars nerds, go.
Yeah, because Disney knew that, man. If they put the money into it, that fucking movie will make their money back for them.
Exactly. Because, like I said, Force Awakens, I don't think was a bad movie. Was it just kind of rehashing?
It kind of was.
It kind of hit those same points. Sure, but it was not a bad movie. Rogue One is definitely, for me, was a better movie. But like I say, I with all those points in there and the way that it meshes perfectly in, we don't have to give too much worry about that. I give it a solid 9, and I say if you guys haven't fucking seen it, I don't know what the fuck you've been waiting on. I really don't. Go
watch it.
Go on, go. Fucking turn this shit off. Go on, get.
Go watch the Boffins die.
Speaking of death,
the 2016.
So.
Death List recap.
So not so much a recap, a revisit. Because when we did the last show of 2016, we still had 2 weeks left.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what, 2 weeks. Yeah, there's probably going to be one or two more kids. We'll go ahead and we'll touch on them. I pulled from the same list that we worked off of. I've got 3, 6, 9. I got roughly about 12 or 13 in a fucking 2-week time frame. Jason, sir, I'll let you go ahead and give us the remainder of December for 2016.
All right, here we go. Page 1.
Page 1.
Craig Sager. Is that the
I will say,
pronunciation?
yeah, works for me.
NBA reporter famous for his flashy suits and probing questions. Died December 15th at 65 after a battle with cancer.
Probing.
Zsa Slapkap Gabor.
I forgot about that.
An actress, 9 times married and most famous for being famous, died December 18th at 99.
Pretty much she was the original Kardashian when you think about it.
Wasn't she was in a coma for quite a while, wasn't?
I don't remember a coma.
I think she was in a coma for like the last 5 years of her life or something like that.
No, because not 5 years. No,
Check it out, something like that.
Yeah, but yeah, no. I think my highlight for Zsa Zsa was her appearance on Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
We got Gordy Tapp, actor, comedian, best known for playing Cousin Clem on Hee Haw. December 18th at 94. Valerie Fairman, reality star on MTV's 16 and Pregnant, died December 21st at 23.
And I was kind of I didn't do too much research on it, so I have no idea why. I'm going to probably assume it was either suicide or drugs.
I don't know.
I could be way off. I don't know.
Don't know.
But that young, there's got to be something going on. Are we going to look?
Let's get the Googler here.
Okay. All right.
Let's get some gargling going on.
My money is on suicide or drugs.
Okay, Google. How did Valerie Fairman die?
According to Heavy.com, Valerie Fireman, known for appearing on MTV's reality show 16 and Pregnant, as he died at age 23, TMZ reports.
Okay, wow.
Her family informed the outlet that the cause of death appears to be an overdose.
Yeah! I get that. That was pretty classless. I might have to edit that out.
That was as classy as you get, buddy.
To the friends of Valerie Fairman, my condolences and apologies there.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah!
Oh, TJ, eat a bag of dicks.
Eat a dick!
Rick Parfitt, Status Quo guitarist and singer, died December 24th at 68. And one of our show favorites, George Michael, former Wham singer known for hits like Faith, Wake Me Up Before You Go, Go, and Freedom 90, died December 25th of heart failure at 53.
Okay, those fuckers didn't even mention Careless Whisper.
Careless Whisper, I know, right?
Because right there, just up here, let it breathe for a second. Careless Whisper. You can't. This is, you bastards. Okay, so anyways, George Michael passed away. I didn't realize. I thought he was older than that.
So did I, dude. I didn't realize he was only like 10 years older than us.
Yeah.
Huh.
Because that meant like his fucking Wham career, he could only have been maybe 20.
Yeah, early
23
20s or something like
23 or so, yeah. I don't know. Here again, I might as well keep up with the class. I thought he probably choked on a bag of dick.
Eat a dick!
George Michael's death brought to you by Dicks by Mail.
Dicks by mail.
Next.
Ricky Harris, comedian, Snoop Dogg collaborator, and Everyone Hates Chris actor, died December 26th at 54. George S. Irving, Tony Award-winning actor who voiced the Heat Miser in The Year Without a Santa Claus, died December 26th at 94. Barbara Tarbuck. I recognize that name.
Barbara Tarbuck?
Tarbuck.
Okay.
Tarbuck.
Okay.
General Hospital and American Horror Story actress, died December 26th at 74. And Carrie Fisher.
God damn it.
God damn it. Yep. And yeah, we know who Princess Leia is. December 27th at 60.
You know, she was my third crush. At a very young age, you know, I think you can easily establish that you know whether you're straight or gay at a very young age. and I knew, number one, that I was straight, and number two, I didn't know what hormones and rawr was, but it was very well established, and she would have been the third that I had a crush on.
Then the very next day,
I know
her mom, Debbie Reynolds, Singing in the Rain actress and mother of Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, 2016 Grim Reaper, you are a fucking dick.
You dick!
Fucking dude went into overtime. And
I only got 2 weeks left. We gotta run the table, kids.
I was slacking off. I went big with Bowie. I should have mellowed out after that. And last is William Christopher, best known for playing Father Macaulay on MASH, December 31st at 84.
Yeah, old Father Mulcahy.
Mulcahy.
You know, I just fucking the 2016 fucking Grim Reaper, just walking around, big old fucking hard-on, swinging dick. Yeah, look at this shit. Yeah, Carrie Fisher, boom. Oh wait, hey, Debbie Reynolds, boom, Debbie Reynolds. Oh fuck y'all, yeah.
Oh, he probably had to upgrade to a chainsaw.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Chainsaw.
Oh, but yes, again, you know, fucking, I mean, 2 weeks, basically you get one a fucking day. That's just, man, oh man, thank God. Holy, you know, but and of course, me being me, I had to fucking share the picture of fucking Betty White throwing up the fucking devil horns, and underneath it's saying, "You're grand champion of the 2016 Celebrity Hunger Games."
No kidding, right? 2017 will get her.
well, you know.
Is this a Deadpool? When's Betty White gonna die? The official quad M Deadpool.
Do we want to do a Deadpool
On Betty White?
Well, I mean, just in general. Take like a week or two and come up with names. Like me against you, and then, you know, I can come up with some like bullshit point system and see where we're at the end of the year. I've already established I have no fucking class after fucking making fun of 16 and pregnant chicks, so.
Obviously. I was just thinking about Betty White is all.
Oh, I think we'll still get a good another. I think we'll get another year and a half out of her. No, we got play. But see, if we did a Deadpool, Betty White would be like low point. That would be like 1 point.
Yeah, well, hanging fruit.
Yeah, exactly. You know, her, Stan Lee, I think that was another one that I had posted that they, you know, 2016 didn't get Stan Lee, you bastards. You know, but then you find the real young fucked up ones, you know, like I would throw in a Kardashian or two. You know, Kanye West, just maybe, hopefully, you know, wishful thinking.
What's that other one I don't like? Drake.
Yeah, there's your boy Drake, yeah.
Drake, the Canadian duck man.
You know, just find ones that you see as being trouble. Like fucking Lindsay Lohan. You know, she's still under 30, so she'd probably be worth about 50 points. Anyone under the age of 30 would be 50 points. 30 to 40, maybe 25. 40 to 50 would be 10. 50 to 60 would be 5 points. Anything over 60 would be a point.
Okay. That'd be a challenge.
And then of course,
just trying to come up with names. Oh, I came up with Betty White.
I could probably come up with fucking names for day. I'd probably just whoop your ass just on coming up with like a fucking 100 names.
I know.
You'd have like Betty White, Stan Lee, and and Drake. Here's my list.
And I'd have to cross off Betty White and Stan Lee because they were already on your list.
Oh well, no. You can have those. You can have cross names.
Oh yeah, be by dates and stuff. Yeah.
Oh no. You don't put dates. You just have names. Have names. And then, but see, you know, there's going to be, like I said, you know, I mean, I throw out Lindsay Lohan. You may or may not have Lindsay Lohan on the name. There's going to be names that won't, you know, there would be names that obviously you're going to have that I'm not going to have, and vice versa. You know, so I mean, let's mull it over for the next week and see what we want to do. And of course we'll post it on the website so the kids at home can keep track of our of our tastelessness as well.
Okay. The Deadpool. Maybe they can get in on it.
The Quad M Deadpool. They can get in on it. Hell no. They still have to get in on fucking sending us questions for the low IQ and A.
I know, those lazy bastards.
2017, the year of the low IQ and A, and starting to get some celebrity interviews.
Well, if it's the low IQ and A, we've already set our standards pretty low.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Like I said, it did not rocket science. You can, like I said, just fucking ask some, bullshit relationship questions. You're gonna, just whatever, man. Get the fucking people in. Let's fucking do this shit.
You can have some intelligent questions.
It's our stupid answers that we're looking for.
The answers might not be intelligent, but you'll get an answer.
Exactly.
We answer every question.
So let's go ahead here now. On the show notes, you placed we were gonna play a game. So hit me to this, good sir. What kind of game do we got going on here?
Are we going to play that right now, or
yeah,
or is that after the break?
Well, do we want to do the game in lieu of? Do you want to do the game as the Reddit fun?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay. So we'll save that for Reddit fun. So as we wrap up this first segment or the second segment, then soundbite of the week. Apparently, our gal Connie was busy over this holiday season.
Oh, Jesus.
Apparently, because I haven't really been out doing too much on the karaoke circuit lately. Just because after me and the Black Widow split up, I just, let's avoid those type of things. But apparently Connie decided that, she was going to go out and have herself some fun. So, I got a couple of songs Connie decided to throw our way that she did karaoke. Would you like to hear them?
This is the part where I'm supposed to play along, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited to hear Connie's stuff.
Okay,
let's get it on.
All right, let's see what kind of magic she brings our way.
Okay.
The police coming straight from the underground. A young nigger got it bad cause I'm brown. I'm not the other color, so police think they have the authority to kill a minority. Fuck the shit cause I ain't the one for a motherfucker with a badge and a gun to be beating on and throwing into jail. We could go toe to toe in the middle of a cell. Fucking with me cause I'm a teenager with a little bit of gold and a pager. Searching my car, looking for product, thinking every nigger is selling narcotic.
Okay. So apparently Connie loves her the gangster rap.
Okay.
Word has it she was a little sober when she was doing that karaoke, so it wasn't quite up to snuff.
All right.
But apparently after a little bit of liquid courage, the second one is much, much better.
Oh, let's hear it.
Let's go ahead, Connie. What do you have coming our way now?
Bass. How low can you go? Death row. What a brother, no. Once again, backers. The incredible. Rhyme animal. The uncannibal. Public enemy number 1. 50 said freeze. And I got numb. Can I tell them that I never really had a gun? But it's the wax that the Terminator X spun. Now they got me in a cell. Cause my records they sell. Cause a brother like me says, well, Paragon's a prophet and I think you ought to listen to what he can say to you.
Oh, no.
Now, power of the people say, make a miracle. Up to the lyrical. Black is back, fall in. We're gonna win, check it out. Here we go again, turn it up. Bring the noise.
That's our gal Connie right there.
That's ridiculous. That is totally ridiculous. You should be ashamed you made that.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I was supposed to play along. You did a great job. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that was about 6 hours of Connie at the bar. So a little appreciation for Connie's efforts is in order.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good sir, do we have anything remaining for this segment?
No, I think we're good.
Okay. All right. We will be back with a little bit of Reddit fun and picks of the week. This is the Quad M Show. Stay tuned.
In a city where corruption rules the streets, only one man can stop the serial killer known as the Blood Bandit. James Kurt, a former police officer turned private investigator, must race against the clock to stop the madman before he achieves his ultimate diabolical goal. When JK's brother Alex is thought killed in the line of duty and mysteriously returns with no memory of his past life, the stakes are raised even higher. Enigma, the comic book series from Quad M Productions, written and illustrated by TJ Damon, with colors and effects by Jason Vickers. Enigma. Order your copy at quadmproductions.com today.
Hello and welcome to TJ's Bowling Scores for the Week. I'm Connie Lingus. This week the mental midget rolled a 171, a 139, and a 145 for a 455 series. Way to ring in the new year, dipshit, with the same level of mediocrity you bring to every aspect of your wasted life. I swear to Christ, of the 5 stupidest people I know, you're 3 of them. TJ is such a stupid asshole that if he claimed to be a Catholic, the church would immediately start promoting abortions. If I had hands, I'd light your chin hairs on fire just to watch you slap yourself to death. Well, as much fun as it's been getting back into the swing of things, I've got to go sharpen up my mad rap skills and make me some Benjamins. Until next time, I'm Connie Lingus. Fuck you and good night.
Welcome back to the third segment of this here Quad M show. Again, we are your hosts. I am TJ.
And Jason.
Welcome back to the show.
And this segment is brought to you in part by Deeply Dapper. Hey, are you looking for that one-of-a-kind gift for the geek who has it all? Maybe a little something out of the ordinary for yourself? Well, look no further than Deeply Dapper. Ranging from The Walking Dead to Doctor Who to Labyrinth to Star Wars and well beyond, Deeply Dapper has it all. From original art prints to metal flasks, handcrafted light switch plates and key hangers to handmade soaps, all based on your favorite Nerd World properties. Visit the online store today at deeplydapper.com. That's deeplydapper.com. Deeply Dapper, better living through tentacles. Tentacles. All righty. Good sir. Haven't really talked to Chris here, recently a whole lot. I know the big first convention for him is going to be Portland, Wizard World in Portland.
I read that.
I'm hoping to be able to get out to Rose City because I need to do Portland one more time. By the time Rose City comes out, we'll have that 4th issue out, and I'll be able to push all 4, by that point in time. So hopefully I'll be able to make it out there. I think that usually hits about September or October, I think. How's I got the 2 pages done, got the next one working on. How's the coloring coming?
It's coming along. I'm having some trouble with the tablet driver thing.
Oh, again with the fucking Windows 10 bullshit.
Something, I don't know. I don't know. It pissed me off the other day, and I just kind of calmly put it down
before something went through a fucking window.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it might have did the old something it's done before was Windows automatically updated the driver itself or something, and then so I've got to basically go back in and tell it to use the old version of the driver.
Right.
I think that's what I have to do, but it pissed me off and I had to put it down.
Okay. But, yeah, I've been working on some submission inks.
Nice.
In the meanwhile, I got you that issue or that the most recent page sent over to you. Kind of doing some submission ink stuff, just so that way, if I can, get some work on the side, kind of doing some pages here and there, see what kind of happens. But in today's society, I don't know if the inker is really, if they just have the artist and then that's it. Or, if they're still using inkers, I think they are. They wouldn't be asking for submissions if they weren't. But
it's all done on the digital realm now, I do believe.
Well, sure, but I mean, just like if the penciler is actually doing his own shit now altogether, or if there's still a line for those finishing artists, I don't know, because there's still plenty of guys that still do just like I like to say, analog pencils, digital inks. Because the
Indeed.
digital inks is just way easier, way cleaner. You know, it's way more productive. Especially when I show you what the deal I got for Christmas.
Okay.
Speaking of whatever the fuck we want to hell to speak of, it's time once again for Reddit Fun with Jason.
It is.
All right, so as we were talking about in the last segment on the show notes here, we for this round we're going to do a game. We're going to do a game.
It is a game. This is a game. The name of the game and the subreddit I'm using to play this game with you.
Okay.
Is called Drunk or a Kid. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to read you a short, descriptive sentence or couple sentences of someone's story.
Okay.
And you have to do, and your guess is going to be drunk or a kid.
Okay. This may take one or two for me to get the gist of this. So the story is going to be somebody doing something, and I have to determine whether that somebody is a drunk or whether that somebody is a kid.
Yep.
That's okay. That's the premise of the game.
Yep.
All right, drunk or a kid.
Yep. Okay. The first one, we'll consider this one a warm up.
Okay.
Accused the boy I had a crush on that he was secretly into his male best friend, not me. Asked if he liked boys. Cried for 20 minutes despite reassurance he wasn't into his friend.
I'm going to go drunk.
Drunk.
Yes!
They were adult men, 22 and 23, and I found out the next day. At the time, I was good friends with both boys, and they don't really do anything particularly queer to make me ask them this. Got it now?
Yes.
Okay. Declogged toilet with my hand during cousin's wedding.
I'm going to go with a kid.
Once when I was a kid.
Yes! Are we going to mark these down as
Sure,
far as
might
yes,
as well.
yes and no's? Let me see. I think I've got
Here's a pen.
the Sharpie over yonder. You can use whatever.
You keep track.
Oh, I'm
You've got-
keeping track. Okay,
Yeah.
so will we count the warm up as well?
If you want to.
Okay.
So you got 2 points.
I've got 1, 2, and there have been 1, 2, 3 that have been asked. Or no, two have been
Two,
asked. Two
yeah.
have been asked. Okay, so I am 2 for 2.
You're 2 for 2, 100%.
Yes.
Threw up at a buffet on the food and passed out. Had someone drag me to the bathroom.
I'm going to go with gut instinct on this one. That screams drunk.
Wrong. Kid. I was the kind of child who had problems knowing when to stop eating. I was also very tired.
Okay.
Okay. Ran around on top of a steeply angled roof, maniacally laughing and yelling, "I am the king of the world," as my family watched from below.
Ooh. See, this game plays on you because this is screaming.
Is it this good?
This is screaming to me, kid. But I know it's gonna fucking pull the okie doke on me, and I'm okay with that. I'm going to say drunk.
I was 3 years old.
God damn it!
I climbed a 20-foot ladder under a shingled roof and ran away from my own mother as she looked in horror from the ground below.
See, kids, this game is fucking with me already because I the first time it was like go with the gut instinct. This time, gut instinct says, "Kid, go with the drunk." And see, this is a good one. This is a good game. This is a good game. Real good game. Okay, next. Oh, by the way, I am 2 for 4.
2 for 4.
2 for 4.
Puked a 3-meter-long trail of vomit at a church dinner whilst helping clear up the plates.
I'm gonna have to go kid. Who the fuck? Well, this is Reddit, so it's kind of. I'm gonna play with the line of hopefully not dipping too much into that communal wine. I'm gonna say kid.
Kid.
Thank you.
Yep, I was a kid. I was feeling rather hyper and decided to challenge myself to clear up the plates as fast as possible. After continuously running back and forth for a dozen minutes, my stomach gave way in front of the whole church.
Holy bejesus!
Joe, man, that's the nastiest thing.
Shit in a laundry detergent bucket outside in the laundry shed and denied it.
Oh, that's a drunk.
Drunk. Girlfriend locked me out of the house for the night. I slept in the laundry shed and had to go.
Not saying that as a kid I didn't have to, have to do some emergency evacuation out of doors because someone wouldn't get the fuck out of the bathroom. Maybe.
At a wedding, was found passed out on a stage behind the event with glass still in hand.
With glass still in hand, I'm going to say drunk. Fuck, really?
I was both drunk and a 4-year-old kid.
Okay.
I had gone around drinking all the leftover champagne and all the wedding glasses. I was found by the wedding party when they went up on stage to get their pictures taken. My mother said I was angry and cursing when they made me get up. Awesome.
So I didn't realize that both was going to be in my
I didn't either.
Do I get that? 'Cause, you could go either way, so I'll count that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We're back on the winning track. I am 5 of 7.
Was running after the car with tears streaming down his face as he was crying, "Don't leave me."
I've done this both as a kid and drunk. So.
I know, right? What are you gonna say? Pink.
Exactly. This is a gimme. This is a gimme either way. I'm going to go because it's Reddit. I'm gonna go drunk.
It was a kid. My brother went and invited a neighbor to a thing we did on Wednesday nights, and as we were leaving, my mom was taking stock of everyone, 6 kids. When my brother didn't respond, she stopped the car. That's when we realized he was running after us for probably half a block. Tears streaming down his face as he was crying for us not to leave him.
Come on!
Ha! Stripped down to birthday suit. Spilled canola oil all over the floor. Sliding while lightly saying, sometimes mouthing the word, "Wee, fun."
Ooh. I know I'm going to get this wrong. I'm going to say kid.
I was a kid.
Yeah!
I knocked over the Christmas tree and caught the rug on fire.
Visions of Kiefer Sutherland is dancing through my head right now, so I'm going to go drunk.
Wrong.
Oh, I was a kid.
Damn it, Chloe!
I was a kid.
Damn.
And it did not go over well with my parents.
If this was school, I would be failing. I am at 60%. 6 of 10.
Used toothpaste and a toothbrush to scrub the face off an innocent goldfish.
Down!
Oh, that's... I'm going to say kid.
Yep.
Okay.
4 years old, my aunt bought me and my brothers a pet. They went outside, but I thought Goldilocks deserved a dental cleaning. Goldilocks wouldn't open his mouth wide enough for me to cram the paste-covered brush in his mouth to clean its non-existent teeth.
Oh.
Scrubbed his face until it looked as what I compare to similar to a woman's face that was attacked by a pet chip in earlier 2000s.
Oh, man.
My brothers and aunt returned to a horror show. R.I.P. Goldilocks. 2000 to 2000.
Man, that's a sign of a fucking serial killer right there. 2000 to 2000.
Woke up in the middle of the night and peed myself next to the bed because it was too dark and I couldn't find the bathroom.
Oh, drunk.
Drunk. After a night of heavy drinking, ...
We hadn't had a drunk in a while, so I just had to play the odds.
My friends ditched me, so I was walking home alone. Almost there when a cop drove by, and I started running for no good reason. The cop stopped and questioned me, then drove me the rest of the block.
The rest of the block. I'm going to say friends ditched me. It's a toughie. I'm going to go kid.
Kid, you are right. I'd recently seen a stranger danger video where one of the scary things strangers were said to do to wrongly earn your trust was to impersonate a police officer.
Stranger danger video.
Ate Cinnamon Toast Crunch out of a box while dancing in front of a sliding glass door.
See, that's one of those that could really go either way. Because, yeah. I'm going to lean towards drunk.
You are correct. It happened this summer at my friend's cabin. We were downstairs playing video games, pretty wasted. I go upstairs alone to get something to eat. Saw the cereal and wanted some right then. Started dancing around the kitchen and end up in the living room in front of the door. Thought my moves were sweet. Friends came up and found me 10 minutes later. Got banned from a game for some really stupid, repetitive, inane, annoying shenanigans.
Kid.
Drunk.
Oh!
Ordered a crust and 30 garlic cups from Papa John's. That's a drunk. Oops, I wasn't supposed to guess.
Are we scratching that one from the record then?
It's a drunk. I mean
that's a drunk. Yes.
Because I haven't proofread any of these, so they're all new to me. But that one just that's drunk.
That's drunk. Here we'll just that's drunk. Okay. A crust and 30 garlic.
Played with a tire in the street, ran with it, bumped with a car, fell, laughed for 5 minutes straight.
Kid.
Drunk.
It's the laughing part that should have given that away.
I just finished taking a crap. I couldn't find any paper, so I cleaned it with my hand, and I smeared it on the wall.
Joe, man, that's the nastiest thing.
I've cleaned enough bathrooms in my day that I could easily go drunk. So I'm going to go drunk.
Kid.
God damn it.
Fucking bullshit.
Running as fast as I could, I tripped over a curb, removing a fair amount of skin from my knees and palms. When my parents asked what happened, I told them I was rollerblading, so I didn't look dumb.
Kid.
I was drunk.
God damn it.
Noticed tonic water glows under a black light. Thought if I drank it, my stomach would glow.
Eventually, this has got to fucking work. Kid.
I was drunk.
Son of a bitch.
Drinking gin and tonics. My vomit did glow, however.
God damn it.
Stumbling all over New York City and bumping into everyone.
Christ, I can go either way. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and get it wrong again. Drunk.
Kid.
I was a kid. Okay.
Bought and spent 6 hours on Geometry Dash only to beat 2 levels.
Ooh. I'm gonna go drunk. Drunk?
Drunk.
Finally.
And still the worst purchase of my life. Fell face first on concrete and slid for 6 feet after riding a scooter down a steep driveway. Oh.
I'm going to go kid.
Kid.
Yes.
Wear your helmet for fuck's sake.
Did he provide a picture?
Nope.
Oh.
My dog licks sheets. I tried it to see what it was all about.
I'm gonna go kid.
Drunk.
God damn it.
She's done it for a long time, and one night while drinking, she started it next to me. Still have no idea why she does it.
Well, that's like the new member of the household, Mini Pounce, right? I'll be laying in bed and she'll come up and kind of snuggle up in the legs and everything, and she'll start giving herself a bath, and then she'll start licking the blanket, and I have no idea why.
Cats are fucking weird.
Because cats.
Okay. Ran up hundreds of dollars in one night at 2 a.m. calling random made-up sex lines.
Ooh. I will go kid.
I was 9. My best friend and I were bored with our Barbies, and yes, we were both girls.
That was actually one of the funny things we do when there was a grocery store I worked at, and we did overnights, and we'd all go to lunch at like fucking 1 or 2 a.m. And this is back in the day of payphones, kids, where you actually had like a payphone that you put a quarter in to make a call. Well before there were cell phones or anything like this, and I would just make up like whatever 7-letter word combination that might be a porn line, and we do that. I remember one. It was funny. It was like 1-800 nut hair, and it was actually like a hair replacement deal.
Awesome. Nut hair.
Nut hair.
Oh shit. Okay. Kept digging his hands in his pants in a completely crowded room. One had to poke through the open leg of the shorts and leave the other leg of the shorts, or sometimes he would fully tug on his crotch.
I'm going to go kid.
My buddy was drunk at the time.
God.
Our group of friends were playing Jackbox games, and he would keep doing this in front of us. No one said anything because we knew he wouldn't stop, regardless.
Jackbox games.
I don't know. Don't know.
Must be an autocorrect thing. Like they were trying to play Xbox, and it for some reason corrected it to Jackbox. I don't know. I'm just trying to justify it. It's Reddit. There's no justification, so.
Fell asleep on the stairs. Started crying when told I couldn't stay to sleep there.
I'm going to go kid. It's probably a drunk, but I'm going to go kid.
He was drunk as one can possibly be.
See, I just never think of busting into tears as a drunk. Usually it involves either laughter or violence.
I woke up in the middle of the night with a strong urge to fart, so I walked over to my window, which was open, and tore ass. I end up shitting myself.
I'm going to go kid.
I was 5 years old.
Yeah. Just as an update for everybody here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I am currently sitting at 15 of 28. How many more do we want to do?
However many you want. What do we got?
You know what?
What are we up to? 28?
We're 28. Let's do 2 more and make it a nice round 30.
Spun around in an office chair for half an hour. Fell off, then rubbed a balloon against my face for 20 minutes.
So ecstasy is not one of the choices, correct? I'm gonna go
drunk or kid.
I'm gonna go kid.
Drunk. And alone for the first time. Liked and shared porn accounts videos on Facebook.
Oh boy. Liked and shared. That is just outstanding. I'm gonna go kid.
I was a kid.
Yes. All right. So, of the 30 that we have done, I got 16. So at least I'm over 50%.
You won?
Yeah, I guess we can say.
You got 16 out of 30. 16 is more than half of 30.
That's over half.
Okay.
We'll count that as a win? No? Really, the points don't matter, so what the fuck?
The game's made up and the points don't matter. That was fun. I like that one.
That was a good one. That was a real good game. We might have to save that one for down the road later on. See if there's any additions there. And so one thing I do want to say before we break our session for this week. I've talked about it a little bit hither and there as far as there was a contest that I've entered us into. The amateur podcast of 2016 contest that is being put on by monkeysfightingrobots.com.
Yes, I remember you talking about this.
Yes, and so they had sent an email, and I wasn't aware of this, but there are other podcasters within the various groups that are also taking part in this. And apparently what they're doing is not only do they have their primary one that we've entered into, but they're also doing a People's Choice Award where we can have people come in and vote for a separate deal. So I want to make the announcement now, and I will continue to do this for the next couple weeks while this is going on. But I'm going to be putting out a lot of the announcements. Click on this, help us out, vote, share, get people in on this.
You're warning people you're going to spam them. That's a good spammer.
I'm not spamming. I may do it like once or twice a week. I'm not, going to, just flood the gates with the shit. But I know we joke around saying we got 5 listeners. I know we got quite a few listeners out there, and it would really be a sweet deal if we could win both. I know we won't. I think we have a very good chance at winning the primary one because they base that off the criteria of content, presentation, and sound quality, and I know we're doing very well on all 3 fronts there. But, on the popularity side, the People's Choice Award, it would kind of be cool, to say, hey, the people do dig us. So, kids that are actually tuning into the show, listening to us, if you hop on to our Facebook page or our Twitter account, I'll have the links up there for you to be able to go in and vote for us. Also, too, just go to monkeysfightingrobots.com. I'm sure they'll have links up there. I will also post the link directly to it at the quadmproductions.com website for all you kids to go in and vote. So definitely, hey, if you love the Quad M show, this is how you show us some love. This, and send us your fucking questions for the low IQ&A.
Indeed. Doesn't matter. All questions answered.
Exactly. Andy, bring them on. Sure. All right. So with that, do we have anything left to pimp, promote, propagate, or pander for the evening?
Nope.
All right. Well, that will wrap it up for this week's episode of the Quad M Show. Hey, gang, don't forget, rate, review, and subscribe to us on iTunes and Stitcher. Don't forget, like our Facebook page, and also to follow us on Twitter at Quad M Comics. Until next week, this is TJ.
And Jason.
And we will see you all later. Take care.
You've been listening to Quad M Show, copyright 2017, Quad M Productions. If you have any comments, questions, queries, riddles, concerns, or just have something funny to say to us, feel free. Email us at quadmcomics@gmail.com or send us a tweet at quadmcomics.
Dash for the door, late for school. Maybe so, but you're no fool. Make a quick fast, it's a breakfast. Only fast, yeah, quick fast. A piece of toast and one of these. Some peanut butter or a slice of cheese. Milk or juice to wash it down. It's a fast, quick, fastest breakfast in town. Quick fast.
No time for breakfast? Have a quick fast. Another new